Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day, and today we're painting Daredevil from Marvel Zombies, both as a zombie version and a hero version. This was asked upon by my community. If you want to have a voice in what gets painted, comment down below and tell me which Marvel Zombies you want to see painted on the channel, and I might make it happen. Also, a new thank you to our new patron, David Salter, who's doing a free trial right now, and hopefully he sticks with us, but long-term supporters as well are still there. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. Our first thing we're doing here is Chaotic Red, True to Airbrush. Yeah, I could have used the primer in a can, but I didn't want to get everything red because then I would have to repaint everything, because I'm going to be using speed paints mostly on these guys here. And then I'm giving a nice top down of Encarmine Red here to give it like a zenithal highlight. And then I'm coming in with a medium or the large dry brush, I think, from the Army Painter here, putting some paint on it, then using an actual paper towel, not using my dry palette, because I notice when you use the dry palette, it kind of stays a little bit more wet, get a little bit more streaky. This actually does a little bit better job of actually just highlighting, and I used the pure red to get specifically the highlights to make these guys pop a bit more, but still keeping those nice shadows. A little bit of skin tone there on the hero version, and then we're coming to Ancient Stone for the skin on the zombie version. It's a little bit more skeleton looking. It's not skeleton bone, because skeleton bone's a little bit darker. Ancient Stone is a little bit lighter in the triad of colors here from the Army Painter War Paints. By the way, if you haven't used Army Painter War Paints, I don't know where you've been, because these are amazing paints. I love painting with them. Raging Rose now to do the double Ds on their sweaters and or their whatever their outfit, and some of their straps as well, doing some highlights at the same time, but mostly just the straps and stuff to just yeah. Like again, there's not much to these miniatures, which is great. Like, they're easy paint jobs, and even if some of the red got on the bases while I'm using the speed paint later on, you'll see it kind of gives like a red shadow, which is kind of like Hell's Kitchen in Brooklyn or New York. I think it's in Brooklyn. Anyways, where Daredevil is set, right? So it's pretty cool that it kind of gives that like glimmer there. And using some gemstone red metallic war paints here on his, I don't know what they're called, but I'll call them batons. Anyways, glittering loot now for the sign on the bottom part of the base here from the hero version. You know, it's a very simple paint job again. Sand golem now for like the bricks parts. What's kind of cool is, again, where it hits the red, it kind of gives it more of a reddish tone to it, so more reddish bricks, which is kind of better, and it kind of looks more like the artwork. But then I come in with some enchanted steel on this glass here, or window that was broken behind the zombie version here, and you just gotta be careful not to get any on actual the miniature, because you're pretty close to it, so you just be careful when you're painting it. And what's fun is that I didn't get too much of the recesses in the back here, and I didn't do too much highlighting in the back, because, well, he's mostly in shadow, so it comes out looking pretty cool like that as well. And I used the same enchanted steel on the rest of the sign here from the hero version, and I think that's written like the law firm of whatever. Like, geez, I'm sorry guys, brain fart here of the name of Daredevil as a person. Anyways, I don't remember. Gravelord Gray. You saw I used my favorite bony matter there on the zombie version to get the skin looking like zombified. Just so super quick, you go back over spots that you use that stone color, and then you come in with the Gravelord Gray and finish off both bases here, putting some everywhere, especially because it's stone and all that, and just getting them completely done. And then by the end of the day, you'll have two awesomely painted miniatures for your Marvel Zombies, going from a nice zenithal prime here to beautifully painted miniatures. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below which Marvel Zombies you want to see next, and we'll see you all in the next one.